it's overpricing in this market. So to offset that, we set expectations right at the listing appointment. And so we have to have market data, we have comps, we have everything that we need to go in and get their number and give them our number and help them come to the best decision for themselves is where to price their home, because it's imperative that they price it correctly.
It's a very interesting year. So I tell them, yes, you need to focus on what has sold, but I really have been trying to focus on that active competition of what's going on around us. Because a lot of times the sales are still showing higher, but then when I'm looking at current competition, we're being beat out by somebody lower. So I just think it's really important for them to focus on today and not what they think it should be.
And not only overpricing and leaving money on the table, but it talked about your negotiating power. Every month that goes by, you lose $8,000 in negotiation, which is a really interesting way to present that. You know, they say, well, I've got time. Well, you've got time, but that time is losing you money.
You have to be willing to be honest with the sellers in this type of market and also potentially upset someone, even potentially lose a listing if it comes down to it, for being honest and upfront with them. Because I think it's much worse to say, oh, you're right, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this price is going to work. And then you look like a fool. At least if it doesn't work out, you've been right or at least consistent in what you've said. I think it's really important.
Setting expectations up front is the most important thing that you can do. But it also has to be a good marriage, so to speak, between you and the seller. There are sellers that you may not want to take or that you think are going to be a problem down the road, and you can tell at those appointments. But one of the ways I make sure that it's good is we set a schedule of price reductions and dates that those price reductions are going to occur at the listing appointment. So if they are not going to go with my initial recommendation, I will say on such and such date, we are reducing 10,000. If that doesn't work, we are reducing 15,000. And I make them agree to that at the listing appointment so that there's never an argument about when and how much we should reduce.
We give a range, a price range. We let the seller pick the price within that range. They pick on the high end. Well, it's always 4 weeks. 4 weeks, no offers, price for that. Same thing. They know going in, that's game plan. And if they don't agree with that, we don't want the listing.